Hi, how are you doing? Well, on May 16th, 2023, after Meghan received an award for her work with women, she was said that they were chased by paparazzi and that they were on the road for 2 hours driving to wherever they were staying and also trying to get rid of paparazzi. Started out with around 16 cars, went down to less than 5, and I don't know exactly how it ended up, but they said there were no injuries, there was no car accident. But very sad. Reminds us so much of Diana and how the English police, just like with Diana, said, hey, you aren't playing ball with the royal family. Even though we used you for publicity, we used you to bear our sons. We made you very widely known. We took away your privacy status. They said, we're not going to give you any security. So on the night she and Fayed were returning from a restaurant, much like Meghan and Harry were returning from this award ceremony, they were chased down by paparazzi, and the driver lost control allegedly, and Diana died. Fayed died. They said there was no cover-up, there was no attempt to kill them during this car chase. And with Meghan and Harry, who knows what these paparazzi wanted to do? We assume they just wanted a picture, but it doesn't mean that there weren't also people there that wanted to do harm. So in the news media, they poo-pooed it all and said, oh, they just made it up. It really wasn't that bad, and so forth. But they weren't there. They don't know anything. They just don't want to give any credibility to Harry and Meghan, and they don't want to give them any type of security, even though during the coronation, for the weeks leading up to the coronation and all during the coronation, including the day of the coronation, during the coronation, all the channels could talk about were Harry and the absence of Meghan. Now, Meghan wasn't even at the coronation, and they talked about Meghan on every newscast every single day, and those reports went out 24 hours a day. So when you don't even show up, the media is mesmerized by you, and when you show up, they're even more so, because they want to sell newspapers, they want to critique you no matter what you say, and they want to poo-poo whatever you say. So it was interesting to listen to these media people speak about something they didn't witness, they don't know anything about, and one stupid commentator said, well, if they don't want to be chased, why don't they just stop? And that, for the simple-minded, might be a good idea. The problem is, if you stop and somebody is out to harm you, or they lunge out of their cars and surround you, what are you going to do then? You're trapped in a car. You're somewhere on the freeway. You're without security. And Doria, Meghan's mother, was in the car. So these people are so stupid. I wish they just wouldn't even comment. They just show their ignorance. They show their lack of knowledge about security and the needs of a couple. If you're going to publicize the couple, then they need security. If you don't want them to have security, you need to shut up and stop talking about them and let them go on, attend their awards things, and go home safely, just like I do. If I wanted to go out, I can go out, I can return, and I don't have real fears about people trying to stop my car or cause other problems. They would love to have your car stop. They would block your car so you couldn't move, and you would be trapped, and they would get all kinds of facial expressions that they could put all over the news media, and they would use those for your rest of your life. Meghan surprised, Meghan with her mouth open, Meghan crying, Doria crying, whatever they wanted to use it for, they could. And I'm told that a photographer can get $500,000 for a unique picture of Meghan and or Harry, and probably Doria too. So that would be very, very good for them to stop the car. The media would surround them. They would look at their disgust, anguish, fear, and so forth as they're trapped in the car, and then they could get lots and lots of pictures and make lots and lots of money. So please, don't make this another Diana. Please let these people alone. Let them get to and from their functions safely. And don't comment, because you guys are way, way too ignorant on especially the BBC News and so forth, GB News. You're much too stupid to know what's going on and to understand security. No one's looking for you guys. No one's going to ever chase you down. Sure, every once in a while a commentator gets murdered, but that's very, very rare. So that's my opinion. What do you think? Should Meghan and Harry have security, especially if people are going to make money off their faces and their lives during all of their lives? Harry was photographed from the minute he was born, and everything he did as a teenager was documented by paparazzi. He was like, as he said, in the Truman Show, in a cage. He couldn't get out. So he didn't ask for this. He's in this situation, and they need to make sure he can live his life happily and safely. And that's what I think. So like and subscribe. Bye.